7. Today's special session is for topic wise study plan for BFM. Only BFM. We'll be focusing mainly on all the topics of BFM. Okay, and tips as such. So tips means what? Here I won't give you any exam tips that this question will come or that question will come. It's not that. How to study and what to focus on, that will be the tips. Okay, so follow this video till then. In fact, nobody in this world can give you any tip on which question will come in CAIIB exam. Nobody in this world. Yeah, somebody, we can tell the probability of getting it. Nobody can tell with surety. Okay, so before moving ahead, everyone kindly check this the syllabus. Okay, so 4 papers: ABM, BFM, ABFM, BRBL. Right, out of them 3 are having numericals. BRBL doesn't have the numericals. Check the 4 modules over here. Okay, so this BRBL and ABFM have been added newly. Earlier ABM and BFM were there. So all the numericals are in all the 3. Difficult one. It's here. I won't keep you in some ivory tower or some daydreaming that paper is easy. Nothing. Paper is difficult. ABM, BFM, ABFM is also BRBL is also equally difficult. BRBL you will be able to clear if you have done legal, if you have done recently JIB, not this May, earlier. So you might have done legal at that time, so that becomes easier. But these 3 are tougher. Keep it very simple. Okay. Electives: rural, HR, IT, central banking. Select one of them. Select that elective in which you have done some work. You have worked on it, or if your specialization is one of them in your graduation, PG, anywhere. Select that. Don't select any elective for you want something to do. There are many these great warriors in banking who say, I'm working in retail banking, but I want to do something in the risk, treasury. So I'll select risk. Don't do that. You will fail. I want to do something in IT. You don't know how to start the computer, right? Yeah, even if your computer gets rebooted, you say, oh sir, what is this happening? And you are selecting IT. Not, don't do that. Select that elective in which you have worked at least for some time or you know something about it. My simple guess, logic behind this is, even if you don't study this elective, any, whatever you choose, you must get at least 20 marks. You must be confident of that. Only then select that elective. Whatever you want to study later, suppose if you want to do your career in IT, do it afterwards, after clearing your CIB. Okay, negative marking is not there, so that's a good sign for you. Subjective questions are there. Subjective means without options. Okay, so you'll have to input the details here. The screen will be given to you, the box will be given to you. You'll have to input the answers over there using your virtual keypad. Okay, virtual keypad. So that is a new type added over here. Okay, so you'll have to input the details, then click on save as per the instructions, and then the answer. No options over here. A, B, C, D, nothing. Chalo, move on. What are the question types in CIB? Mainly BFM. I'll tell over here. Okay. Important case studies. They are important over here. Are too many numericals asked? Yes. Should I ignore 1 mark questions? No. Time management. That is a point which you have to focus on. Can Adda help me? I'll tell you that regarding the same. Okay. So this is basically the sequence, and here I'll be giving you the tips also. So what are the question types? Say this. The question types in CIB, basically BFM and ABM, both of them are useful over here. But now we are talking of BFM. So specifically I'll focus on BFM topics over. Numericals you have around 50%. 50% roughly numericals you have. Okay, let me make this yellow. This is red is too absurd, it seems, isn't it? So 50% over here. So numericals 50%, theory roughly 50%. Now this case study, this will include the numericals. See here, case studies are of 2 types. Let me write it over here. Case studies, okay. So they are of 2 types. One is theory case study, and second is numerical case study. Okay, both the things do come in the exam. So theory and numerical. So numerical case study means 5 marks. Here both are of 5 marks each, generally. It's not compulsory for IIBF to keep them for 5 marks only, but generally up till now I have seen they have kept it for 5 marks each. Okay, So roughly you get numerical case studies for, means I won't tell you the marks right now. Just if I tell you roughly 50% means 50 marks are the case studies, then 25 marks are generally for numerical case studies. Okay, and 25 for the theory case studies. We'll see where the numerical case studies come, where the case studies come. Remaining 1 mark, these remaining 50 marks, whatever they are remaining, they are for these 1 marks. So there also you get, here 1 mark doesn't mean only theory. 1 mark can be theory as well as numerical. Again, theory and numerical, both. Okay. So questions without options, as I told you, that screen and that input, that using that keypad, all those things. Okay, that one. So these are the question types. So before going ahead, download Adda 24/7 app, everyone. Do it fast, okay? Because in this you will be getting the premium study material, live classes, ebooks, test, everything. Whatever you need for JIB, CIB, you'll get it over here. What do you need for CIB or JIB? What do you need? Only 3 things. 1, classes, means somebody should teach you. 2nd, books, ebooks, and 3rd is test to check your knowledge. All the 3 are available. So download it now, okay? Importance of case studies. Here, case studies, as I told you, 50%. 2 types of case studies, theory and numerical. So importantly, remember, numerical case studies are big case studies. Remember, means like I just give you a simple example. Your bank has sanctioned a post shipment or the credit facility to this and this customer. This May 23 I am talking. This case study had come. Had sanctioned a limit to this customer for post shipment, FUBD, FBD, FBN, all these limits you have sanctioned, and then that customer comes to you for finance. Then the dates are given, then you have to select the dates and find a pre-shipment, post-shipment finance, then penal interest if it's applicable, like those ones. That's for Forex, okay? Then again, numerical case studies will be for Module B also. Module B, you have all the bank CRAR case studies. Generally, you have CRAR case studies over here. Theory based means what? Theory based means they'll ask you something related to ECGC, okay, or something related to RBI, FEDI, or something even in the Forex cases. They can ask you theory based. So theory based case studies will be roughly 25 marks. Numerical based will be roughly 25 marks. 25 marks. Okay. Similarly over here, 25 marks. Okay. So, are there too many numerical charts? Yes, too many. Many means I can't bluff you as such, or I can tell you that it's a fact. BFM means numerical. ABM also, but ABM they can have a privilege of asking you theory, but BFM no privilege. Definitely numerical. At least 8 case studies you take it from me, you'll get it roughly in your BFM paper. Okay. From all the modules in BFM, some of them do say that this module is important, that module is nothing. Every module is important. Only one thing which I'll tell you, here when we come to it, I'll tell you which module is dependent on which. That is important. It's not that it is less important. Okay. ABM also many numericals are there, but today we'll focus only on BFM. Okay. Subscribe to Officers Adda 24/7 YouTube channel. In this channel, number 1, you will get latest updates on JIB and CIB. Latest means whatever comes from the IBF, immediately next 1 hour you get the update. Next, you will get the free YouTube series. Free, everything free. So YouTube series on what? All the subjects. All the subjects of JIB and CIB. All ABM, BFM, ABFM, BRBL, and that electives also. All the electives also free YouTube series you are getting. JIB also, all the subjects. Okay. So whatever is free, grab it fast, isn't it? It's as simple as life, right? Whatever is free, we must grab it fast. Click on the bell icon, subscribe button, that's it. See, now we'll come module wise. Okay. Module wise, you are having, see this, these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then next these 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. These 10 chapters in module A. Okay. Now in this module A, I'll tell you the numericals are on this chapter number 1. Chapter number 3, the correspondent banking NRI. Tougher, yeah, it can. NRI accounts, you can get one case study in numericals. 1. LC, yes, you will get one case study. But LC is not a single LC case. It's actually the this is combined with this. Facilities to exporters and importers. Means they'll ask you a LC and pre-shipment, post-shipment combined problem. So that becomes a year combination is there, 5 marks. So roughly 5 marks into 2. Okay, generally you get 5 into 2. Okay, this you get generally exchange rates and forex numericals. You get one case study separately, and this can also be combined with 4 and 5. Remember, all this chapter number 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, they can be combined with each other. It's not that they are separate, because the exchange rate is the base of this exporters and importers, LC, correspondent banking. It is the base, NRI account. Okay, that's why these will be combined. You won't get it a separate exchange rate case study or separate LC case study. No, separate LC case study you can get it in theory. See, a documentary LC case study can be of two types. One is theory, second is numerical. Once it comes for theory, it will only be asked what is the negotiating bank, what is that confirming bank, nominated bank, all these things. What are the duties? Okay, or some case studies will be asked for in that sense. So that becomes a theory part. Okay. Now coming back to the next part, ECB you can have one theory part as such. Theory case study they may ask, but generally they don't ask case study in ECB. They ask you one-liners. Okay. Risk in ECGC one-liner. Role of Exim Bank, FEDE, one-liners. Okay. International finance, one-liners. Technology, one-liners. So all these are one-liners. Yeah. There is one chance that ECGC you might get a case study. ECGC. Why? Because there are certain elements, very important parts in ECGC, means percentage of finance, percentage of risk covered, that you can get it as a case study. Okay. Then ECB, this is strictly this one-liner. They have not asked any case study as of now. Foreign investment in India, one-liners. Okay. Roughly look at this. You will get roughly 3 case studies from module A. Okay. 15 to 20 marks for one mark questions for 15 to 20 roughly. So total becomes 30 marks. International banking generally is of 30 marks. 15 for case studies, 15 for one-liners. Average. Some of them 5 marks here and there can happen in both. Okay. Module B. Again you have 11 to 15 plus, not only 15, there are others. 18, 11 to 18. Okay. So risk and basic risk management framework, risk in banking business, risk regulations in banking, market risk, credit risk, then what, operational risk, liquidity, Basel III, all these. So what are the numericals and what are the case studies? See this, importantly, what you have to do is risk, basically this chapter number 1 and the risk regulation in banking, 13 number, this you will get major case studies. Case studies in the sense you will get the CRAR calculations, tier 1, tier 2, CRAR, tier 1, tier 2, these calculations you will get, okay, as a case study over there, T1, T2 and so on. T3 is also there. So you can get one case study on this. Roughly again 3 case studies you get it. 3 case studies means one will be on the combination of these, market, credit and operations. Here it's a combination. You won't get it separately market risk, separately operation, nothing. You'll get a combination of this. Basel III you'll have a separate case study on this, individual case study, individual. Okay. Liquidity risk management theory questions generally. So these are all case studies and one-liners. Again here 3 case studies, 15 to 20. So roughly again 30 marks. So 30A, 30B. Got it? Remaining 2 are roughly 20-20. So risk and basic, you know these chapters by now. So I've told you the case studies and 1 mark questions also. Now let's move on to module C. Now I'll tell you important. I told you that which is dependent I'll be telling you. So if you know module B correctly, this 11 to 18, if you are studying it thoroughly, mind it, module C and D will be easy for you. Because module C and D are dependent on module B. Mainly. Okay. Why? Because module C is treasury management. Treasury management means everything relates to bonds again. T-bill, short-term finance. What is treasury? Treasury does the short-term finance. Always. Treasury's main job is always short-term finance or short-term liquidity management. Okay. So that's why that will always be dependent on module B. So if you do thoroughly module B correctly, religiously, integrally, whatever you say, you do it thoroughly, it'll be C and D will be easy for you. So introduction, but it doesn't mean that module C and D are less important. Nothing. Don't take it that way. So module C, treasury management, introduction to treasury, treasury products, international equity and debt, funding and regulatory, treasury risk, then management, derivative products and treasury, asset and liability management. Now this roughly you will get one case study or two case studies, one or two. I won't say one only, one or two. Okay. Chapter will be for 20 marks. This topic complete. Module C will be for 20 marks over here, 20. So 20 marks if you say, then roughly two case studies, 10 marks, and 5 to 10 1 mark questions. Okay. So that way it will be divided. Importantly, again, will you have numericals in this? That is the point. Numericals you can have it. Where do you have it? You will have it in this treasury products. Some option numerical will be given to you, and then you will be asked to solve that option numerical. Okay, means some case study will be given to you. Then second thing, you will have it in again derivative products. See this topic of treasury products, derivative products, and there is one more, treasury risk, regulatory, this asset liability. No, only these two. Yeah, these two are similar chapters. Okay, because treasury products and derivative products hardly there is any difference. But only the point is, in this chapter they have given it in details about the derivatives. Details means here also you will find the same introductory names, but here you will find these names in details. Okay. So international, this is all theory. International equity and debt, funding and regulatory aspect, treasury risk management, introduction to treasury, this all, and ALM. This is all theory. But these two can be a numerical problems. Huh? So that's why I focus on these. We take all these in our classes, just to inform you. That's why I'm saying join these classes ASAP. I'll give you the details of the classes, but do join. Okay. Now module C is only 19 to 25, 6 chapters, 6 or 7 chapters. Okay. Module D, balance sheet management. Again 3 plus 3, 6 chapters only. Components of asset liability in bank's balance sheet, capital adequacy, asset classification and provisioning norms, liquidity management, interest rate, fund management, and REROC and profit planning. Now the important question over here is again 20 marks. Okay, 20 marks means roughly again two case studies, imagine, then 10 to 15 marks plus and minus here 1 mark questions. Okay, so now which are the numericals over here? Numericals, this REROC, strictly numerical. You'll get one case study as such on what various ratios as such, which you have studied it in ABM also, in your JIB also, same. You'll get some case studies over here, plus some different ratios. Not only those, there are other ratios as well. Okay, so they'll be asked to you. They'll ask you Basel ratios over here. There are 4 Basel ratios. The case studies will be on this. Okay, also this is numerical. Second, I'll tell you components of asset liability. Yeah, no, this is a theory. Asset liability provisioning, liquidity management, interest rate, fund management. Yeah, this numerical. Here also you'll get a numerical. So 30, 31 you can get a numerical. In components of asset and liabilities, they generally ask you the theory part only. Theory part means what are the assets of this and how do you manage the assets. Here, what are the assets? Even the JIB guy knows, right? Deposits are the liabilities, assets are the loans. So everyone knows this. Only the point is how to manage these buckets. That is the CIB question. So that will be asked to you. Bucket system will be asked to you. Capital adequacy means again CRAR calculations will be asked to you. All the 3 Basels, 1 to 3, based on that. Asset classification and provisioning. This time, remember, asset classification they are asking you in everywhere. They are asking you in BFM also, in ABM also, in ABFM also, all the 3. Because asset classification is the basic of any banking. Okay, and provisioning norms. Now provisioning norms means it doesn't mean only provisioning. It contains weights also, weightages. So weightages is always reverse of this provisioning. Always remember, as the provisioning goes on increasing, weightage goes on decreasing. That's a separate anomaly we can call it. Okay, so that's why join the classes I'm saying. Liquidity management. So again theory part. So 2 numericals over here and the remaining theory. So 2 case studies you will get it over here. Either I have one from these 2 and something from this. Okay. So we are covering all these case studies in our classes. I am giving you the sheets also. I am giving you the handouts also. So do join the batches immediately. Okay. Because here I won't take much time of yours because everyone has to study as such, isn't it? It should be C over here. C, balance sheet. Okay. Yeah. Question patterns. Roughly 50 to 60 case studies, 5 marks each covering all modules. simple, clear. 50 to 60 case studies means 50 to 60 marks case studies. Okay, then 40 to 50 1 mark questions, and 510 without options. That screen which I told you, screen input via this keypad, same thing. Okay, now these two batches, see this, one is this Sankalp batch and second is this Mahapack. Now what is this Sankalp batch? Remember, Sankalp batch is for this November exam, just now started. All the subjects are taken care of, compulsory ones, all of them. Numericals, objective questions, case studies, everything is taken care of. So do join it immediately. Okay, and I'll show you how to join it. Mahapack means what? Mahapack means multiple batches you get. Multiple batches in the sense English batch, that Hindi batch, plus others, case study batches or revision batches, you get everything over here. So do join these batches also. Okay, Mahapack also. I'll show you how to join this. There are separate codes. Right now use MP80. Codes go on changing. Right now MP80 for 80% off. Let me show you. Go to Adda 24/7. Okay, look at this. See this. Go to Adda 24/7. Go to the front page. In fact, if you are having the app, go through the app. Okay. On the front page, click on JIB and CIB. See this. Click on CIB November 23. You'll see the batches. See these batches. Okay. Join this Sankalp batch too. Either English or Hindi, whatever your preference is. Join this. Then click on this. You'll see the details. All the details. You can go through the details. Importantly, I'll tell you, recorded videos are available, so that if you miss out on any class due to some problems in the banks anywhere, so you can definitely get back to it using the recorded sessions. Ebooks are available, tests are available. That's a common feature. Click on buy now. See this MP80 code is already applied. Okay, this code MP80. So use this code, buy now. You need not even apply anything now. It's already applied, so 80% off you are getting it as of now. So continue, click on continue, put your details, pay it, done. It's that simple. Okay. Then you can go for Mahapack also. What is Mahapack? Let me show you Mahapack. See this. In Mahapack, what do you do? You get multiple batches. Look at this. Go to JIB and CIB Mahapack. Then click on CIB ka Mahapack. See this. Click on CIB Mahapack. Okay. In CIB Mahapack, you will see the details again. Admissions means all the, you can see the product highlights given. Again, I'll tell you, recorded videos for all the sessions are available. Live classes, so you can ask the questions there and then itself. Look at the fees. MP80, buy now. Use same code is applied. 80% off and double validity you are getting. Double validity means 6 plus 6 months. Every time it's just for 6 months. Now you are getting double because of this MP80 code. Use it immediately. Okay, this code won't last long, isn't it? Hardly 1 or 2 days. Use that immediately. Okay, click on continue. Put your details. Continue, payment, done. Okay. So I'll be back tomorrow with another session. Till then, keep studying and do join the batches, because many of us are lethargic. Means mostly I've seen we are so lethargic.